Welcome to Angry Karens. We've got some new Karens from 2022 to get through today, so without further ado, let's get into it. By now, pretty much all of us have been able to pick up on the fact that Karens do not like skateboarders, and that's exactly what this situation is here. Now, the Karen in question here is actually a police officer or some type of security guard, so you definitely could argue that he was just doing his job. And to be fair, the skater is having an absolute meltdown, so it's a little bit of a tough one to decipher. But towards the end, I'll show you a little snippet, or basically the end of a clip, that really just solidifies he's more in that Karen realm. I'm really not sure. Let me know your thoughts and let's take a look.
Get out of the skate
Here's
park.
the deal. I paid for this. I'm not breaking any law. It's public property.
You are
Public property. Public. Unless I'm breaking a law, I can't be trespassed. You know that. Get a supervisor now.
I am the supervisor.
And get your boss.
You know what?
You know you're not a public boss. You're a public servant. Check the attitude a little bit, bro.
Sir?
I can talk
Do you
freely.
wanna
It's
leave now?
America. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I haven't broken the law.
Would you rather be placed under
I
arrest?
haven't broken
Would you like
law.
to be placed under arrest?
For what?
You're no longer allowed
Would you
to
like to
park.
lose your qualified immunity when my Jewish lawyer takes it and I get attached to your pension
Calm down.
because you illegally
Can we take a break
arrested
here?
me?
Can we take a break here?
No, you take a break and go do something. Go stop the crime.
Hey, listen.
Go stop the crime, law enforcement.
One of your
I
options-
can talk all I want. It's
One
called
of your
free
options is
speech.
you can leave
I don't
right
have
now.
to listen.
Okay,
and
now
I
you're
don't have to
trespassing.
answer your
You're
questions.
trespassing now.
I'm not trespassing. You can't be the complainant.
Hold on, can I get the
You
sheriff and the
cannot
skate
be
park?
the complainant. Follow the law enforcement.
Hey,
You're not a public boss. You're a public servant. You're a public servant.
why are they arguing?
Another couple of Australians coming up next, and this is really just to show you that we still have a lot of bad eggs around here as well, so sit back and enjoy a couple of the finest Karen specimens around. And now this one coming up, I just thought was absolutely hilarious. This really is how a lot of us speak. Now I may have to blur a couple of little bits and pieces out of this clip just due to what I can and can't show, but happy to have a bit of a chat in the comments if you need. And also make sure you let me know what you think about this man's insults. They are classic. Let's take a look.
Sugar.
Against sugar,
Yeah.
using a symbol
Yeah, because it's the only thing that spells out you're killing your kids with sugar.
with sugar.
Yeah.
So you reckon it's all right to put a there? That just got painted over this morning, you quid. And you did it last night
Yeah.
too.
And I'll do it again and again and again.
You're a peanut, mate.
No, I died from sugar, pal. They brought me back.
You died, did
Yes, from sugar.
you? Your look still dead.
Yeah, they brought me back.
Oh, they brought you back. Who
That's
did?
right.
Who did?
Dr. Andrews.
The
go and
Angels,
ask him
did they?
himself. See?
Lunatic,
No,
mate.
pal.
Don't wait.
No,
You
you're
something else.
addicted to sugar, pal.
I'm
That's
a-
your problem.
I'm
That's
addicted.
No, you're killing your kids.
You're a idiot.
No,
mate. If
you're
you reckon that's okay, you got rocks in your head, mate. You should have stayed dead.
You're the one who reckons it's okay to eat sugar. You'll learn. You'll learn,
I'll
pal.
learn. I'll learn
You'll
when I
get back
die.
to me saying, sorry, mate, I killed my kids.
Okay.
Laugh now, pal.
All right,
You
mate.
won't in the future.
All right, mate.
That's the only symbol that means what your sugar's doing to this
So you
pal.
reckon sugar is just as bad as genocide?
Yes,
Yeah.
you got it.
All
Thank
right,
you.
mate. I'm glad we're clear.
Next up, I'm a little bit unsure of who you'd really say the Karen is in this one. They're very angry at this individual for making a joke that I personally thought was maybe just tasteless or just really not funny, I suppose. Just with the context that we have here, I personally just didn't really see too much malice in it at all. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think. It is a little hard these days as some people really just are out to be rude and ridiculous. Let's jump into it.
Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, he was a little upset that you said that his tip was to wear less sunscreen. Yeah, it's funny, huh? Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah,
That's kind of rude,
a
though.
racist. You would
If he was white, would you have said the same thing? You wouldn't have said the same thing. You would not have said it. No, you wouldn't. It's not funny though. It's not funny.
You don't disrespect people that are serving you like that. You don't disrespect them.
I don't
All right?
think-
You know what? That's all right, and you're racist for saying it. All right. He
Okay,
talked to the
so-
bartender.
so
He was hurt.
I
He
got
was
a-
affected by that.
I got a few
but
questions.
You know what?
Well, this next clip is just completely wild, and it all starts over some type of parking issue. We have a Karen that's just completely losing her mind. I mean, really, this is just completely petty. At the same time, I do think that maybe the person filming could have just walked away too. There didn't really need to be this massive breakdown. In this day and age, most people just can't be the bigger person. In saying that, I don't think it's really ever a good idea to just get in someone's face. But anyway, let's jump in and watch this unbelievable freak out.
Aren't you late for work? That's okay. I live there too. What makes you different?
Don't care.
What makes you different than me?
What makes me different than you?
Yes.
The fact that I've lived here for 25
Okay, and I live
years
over there and I
parked
pay
here for
rent
25
as
years.
well.
I don't care if you pay rent.
Okay, and I don't either. You're still on the yellow line as
So
well.
are you.
Okay, so
Somebody
what was your
comes around
point
and
in
tries to
coming
lie
out
and pushing
and
you
telling
into
me anything about myself?
What?
Why are you telling me about myself when you're also
Why am I
on the yellow
telling
line?
you about yourself?
Okay, and I'm telling you about yourself. Aren't you late for
don't
work?
need to park
And you
here.
don't need to park on the yellow line either.
She doesn't need to park here. I don't know
Look,
where you live
she's
and
on
where
the
she
yellow.
lives.
She's on the yellow line. I'm on the yellow line. Slim, go over there. What do you see? Both of us parked on the yellow line, but because she lives here, exactly. You're not supposed to park here either, but because she lives there,
Don't park here.
don't
park up against my
please
car.
stay 6 feet away. You are Karen. Back away. She's spitting in my face. You saw that. I got you on camera. I got you. You spit in my face. 6 feet away. Call the cops.
I had to include this one. This just shows you guys that we still have these type of people over here as well. Unfortunately, this young male Karen is just completely out of line without what he's already doing anyway. Just the things that he's saying, I don't condone them. And I did hear on the grapevine that his actions here have essentially made it so he's gonna have to walk everywhere from now on, which is fantastic. Let's take a look.
You are not gonna fucking push me. You. I'm not doing it. It's over. It's a scam and I got sick. Drive the damn car. Drive the damn car. No. You go back to China. You shut your mouth. This is Australia, champion. This is Australia. This is Australia. No, you're stupid. You're spreading the fear. I'm not vaccinated. I'm free. Look it up. Idiot. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't expecting that Gronk to have a go at me for no mask, but there you go. 3 years into a so-called pandemic and people are still not woken up.
I hope you enjoyed some of the new Karens featured in today's episode. Leaving a like really helps the video, and subscribe for daily Karen content. Thanks, guys.